Live from London, this is BBC News. Ceasefire talks on the war on Gaza are resuming in Qatar as the number of Palestinians killed passes 40,000, according to the Hamas-run health ministry.
Here at BBC Verify, we're looking in detail at the latest death toll in Gaza and the destruction from Israel's war.
Ukraine says it will set up humanitarian corridors in the Russian region of Kursk to allow civilians to leave. Tens of thousands of women take to the streets in India as the rape and murder of a female doctor sparks outrage across the country. World Health Organization declares the Mpox outbreak a public health emergency. The disease has killed hundreds in parts of Africa.
It's going to be called the Eras Tour. See you there.
Taylor Swift returns to London's Wembley Stadium for the final leg of her Eras Tour in the UK. Hello, welcome to BBC News Now. I'm Vaughan Jones. We start in the Middle East. Two significant developments today. In Qatar, new talks are getting underway to try to reach a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages. Meanwhile, on the ground in Gaza, the number of people killed in the war has now passed 40,000. That's according to the Hamas-run health ministry there. So to Qatar, both Israel and the US have sent negotiators. Hamas says it won't directly join the negotiations. It accuses Israel's Prime Minister of adding new conditions to earlier proposals. But Qatari mediators are expected to relay messages to Hamas, who already have a presence in Doha. The talks come at a time of heightened tension in the region after the assassination of Hamas's political leader Ismail Haniyeh in Iran last month. This was his funeral. The US says only a ceasefire deal in Gaza will prevent Iran from direct retaliation against Israel for that killing. Israel has never acknowledged it was responsible. And to Gaza now, where more than 40,000 people have been killed in the war. Those figures from the Hamas-run health ministry. Now, the figures don't differentiate between civilians and fighters. The ministry's breakdown of identified reported fatalities says a majority are children, women or elderly people. The UN has found the figures from Gaza in previous conflicts reliable. Well, this month, Israel's military told the BBC that more than 15,000 Hamas fighters had been killed during the war. Israel is not allowing international journalists from media organisations, including the BBC, independent access to Gaza, so we're not able to independently verify figures. Well, the war began after Hamas fighters stormed into southern Israel on October the 7th, killing about 1,200 people and kidnapping 251 others. Israel says more than 300 of its soldiers have been killed in the fighting since. Barbara Plett-Usher reports now, and a warning, you may find some details upsetting.
It took Ali 2 months to dig his family out of the wreckage of their home. He was the only one who survived the strike.